So on this turn we are going to discuss about Thevenin's theorem. First of all we are going to discuss the procedure, and then we will do one numerical, so that it should become clear to all of you how we are going to implement this theorem, Thevenin's theorem. Now, Thevenin's theorem is basically the theorem in which we are going to calculate the voltage or the current through any particular branch of the circuit. Means, if you don't want to calculate the current or the voltage across other branches, or a specific branch you want to calculate, then this theorem is very helpful. Okay, so suppose there are so many resistors are there, and you want to calculate the voltage or the current through any particular branch, then this theorem is very useful for that. Okay, so now we are going to study about this. So what we do, I am just going to write this theorem. Okay, a linear two terminal active DC network and consisting of independent and or dependent voltage and the current sources, voltage and current sources. Okay, both sources can be there, and resistors Okay, since it is a DC network, that's why resistors. Okay, can be replaced can be replaced at a pair of terminals A B by a simple equivalent circuit, or you can say network. Okay, network consisting of a single voltage source VTH in series with a single resistance RTH. Okay, now this is the simple Thevenin's theorem. Okay, a linear two-terminal active DC network M consisting of dependent and independent voltage and current sources. Okay, voltage and the current, both the sources can be there in the circuit, and the resistor. Since it's a DC network, so that's why resistors only. In case of AC circuit, it can be resistors, inductor, or capacitor. Okay, can be replaced at a pair of terminal AB. At a pair of terminal AB, what is that particular terminal AB? The terminal across which you want to find out the voltage or the current in that particular circuit. Okay, we consider that terminal as AB. Okay, by a single by replaced at a pair of terminal AB by a simple equivalent network consisting of single voltage source VTH. VTH is what? Thevenin's voltage in series with a single resistance RTH. Okay, so whatever your circuit may be, however complex your circuit may be, you are just going to replace all that network with VTH. You are going to find out VTH, okay, in series with RTH. Okay, that should become RTH, and that will the terminals AB across which that particular load is connected, where you want to find out the voltage and current through that. Okay, so this is simply your Thevenin definition of the Thevenin's theorem. And what you are going to do, if you want to find out the resistance in any particular circuit, suppose you have any particular circuit, this complex circuit, this voltage source is already given, so I am just going to draw this. No, another voltage source is given over here. Okay, so across any particular branch, suppose this is your A and B. Across this, you want to calculate the voltage and the current. Okay, this is the voltage source V1, this is the voltage source V2, this is R1 resistance, this is R2 resistance. So you are just going to calculate the voltage across this terminal. Okay, that voltage will become VTH, and the total resistance across this terminal. So this resistance and this resistance will come in parallel. Okay, how you are going to calculate the resistance, total resistance? If there is a voltage source, then short circuit them. Okay, and if there is current source, open circuit them, and across these two terminals you calculate the resistance. Okay, that resistance will become RTH. Okay, and this resistance R3, this will be the load resistance RL, as we have mentioned over here. Now your this circuit will become like this circuit, that is the voltage in series with the resistance and in series with the load resistance. So it becomes so easy now. Here you can calculate the voltage or the current across the load resistance over here. Okay, so this is what we are going to discuss. Now we are just going to write down step by step how you are going to calculate all these things, and finally we will do one numerical on the basis of that. Okay, now let's write down the procedure. Okay, the steps which we will follow. Okay, the procedure. Now number one, what we will do, suppose this is a circuit, as this is going over here. Okay, this is the current IL, this is RTH, this is VTH. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, this is a circuit. The load resistance across which you want to find out the current. Okay, this IL you want to find out. So first of all, what we will do, disconnect the load resistance RL from the circuit. Okay, disconnect the load resistance RL, okay, from the circuit. Okay, RL should be removed from that circuit across which you want to find out the current. Okay, whatever the circuit may be. First step will be this one. Okay, then second one, calculate the open circuit voltage. Calculate the open circuit voltage VTH. All right, at the load terminals AB. After disconnecting the load resistance RL. Okay, so when you will remove this load resistance RL, okay, from the circuit, at those two terminals, across those two terminals, you will calculate the voltage. Okay, across those two terminals. Okay, this is the second step. Now next, third step, calculate the equivalent resistance. Equivalent resistance RTH across the terminal across the terminals AB. Okay, across those two terminals you are going to find out the resistance with all the sources replaced by their internal resistance. With all the sources means the voltage source is given, then you are going to short circuit that, and if the current source is given, you are going to open circuit that. Okay, now next, Fourth step is what? Place RTH in series with VTH to form a Thevenin equivalent circuit. Okay, and reconnect the load resistance across output terminals A and B. All right. So these are the four steps which we are going to follow in the Thevenin's theorem. All right. Now from this circuit, you can see here, where we will write on over there. From the circuit, you can see there, if you want to calculate this current IL, then what is the current? Simply current is voltage upon resistance. IL will become what? IL will become the VTH upon the total resistance, that is RTH plus RL. Okay, this should be your load current. And once you get to know about the load current IL, if you want to calculate the voltage across the load terminal, simply what? IL into R, V equals to IR. So comfortably you can calculate this. And then if you calculate the power across this terminal, how much power this resistance is consuming, then you have the voltage and the current both. You can easily calculate the power across those terminals. Okay, so this is simply the procedure how you are going to implement the Thevenin's theorem. All right, now we will take one example, numerical, easy numerical, so that it should become very easy to understand this. Now this is a circuit. Okay, the source voltage is given, these are the resistance R1, R2 and R3 are given, and this is the 25 ohm resistance is giving over here, which is connected across the terminal A and B. So what we are going to do, we are going to determine the current and the voltage across this resistance. All right, so we will follow the same steps as we have discussed in the procedure. First of all, we are going to short circuit this, we are going to open these terminal AB. All right, so this circuit will become like the voltage source is given, then your resistance must be there, then the second resistance must be there. These should be the terminals A and B. It will remain like this, A and B. It will become open circuit. All right, then this resistance was also given over there. So this is your circuit. Now 20 volts, 10 ohms, 10 ohms, 10 ohms over here. All right, so how you are going to calculate the R? Now first step is here, this one. Now what we are going to do, we are just going to first of all we are going to calculate the voltage across these two terminals A and B. All right, so this is your first step. Now second step was what? Second step is this, that we are going to calculate VTH, that is voltage across these two terminals. Now if you look into the circuit, then you can see over here, since this is open circuit now A and B, तो इस वोल्टेज सोर्स की वजह से जब यहाँ से करंट फ्लो करेगा तो ये करंट फ्लो होकर यहाँ रोटेट करने लगेगा, यहाँ करंट आपका नहीं जाएगा. क्यों? बिकॉज ये ओपन सर्किट है, तो सारा करंट यहाँ आपका रोटेट करेगा इस पर्टिकुलर सर्किट के अंदर. ऑल राइट, तो अब इस टर्मिनल के अक्रॉस, ए बी के अक्रॉस वोल्टेज क्या होगा? जो वोल्टेज आपका इस रेजिस्टेंस के अक्रॉस आएगा वही वोल्टेज आपका यहाँ VTH होगा, बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ देम आर इन parallel. All right, so what we need to do, is just this thing, that we need to calculate the voltage across this terminal. All right, this is so easy. So voltage across R3, this is what? This is R3. All right, so voltage across R3, this will be, if suppose this is your I1 current, then the current will be same in this circuit. They will become I1 into R3. All right, what should be the I1? The total current. Total current should be the total voltage upon the total resistance. अब इस सर्किट के अंदर अगर आप देखेंगे तो यहाँ 10 ओम ये है, 10 ओम ये है, तो सीरीज में इसको ऐड करेंगे तो 20 ओम हो जाएगा. और 20 वोल्ट्स यहाँ दे रखा है, तो करंट कितना हो जाएगा 1 एम्पियर ओनली. ऑल राइट. सो R3 and R3 is the resistance. तो R3 is 10 and the current should be 1 ampere. All right. So voltage will become 10 volts. So VTH we have calculated here is 10 volts. Now third step what we are going to do? Third step we are going to do that we are going to calculate the total resistance. All right. Total resistance will become what? So to calculate the total resistance, what we need to do? Across these two terminals A, B, जितने भी वोल्टेज सोर्स होंगे उसको हम शॉर्ट सर्किट कर देंगे और रेजिस्टेंस आपका जैसा था वैसे ही रहेंगे. दिस विल बिकम लाइक दिस. ऑल राइट. ये आपका 10 ओम है, ये भी आपका 10 ओम है और ये भी आपका 10 ओम है. अब इन दोनों टर्मिनल ए बी के अक्रॉस हमें टोटल रेजिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करना है. तो यहाँ से आप देख सकते हैं कि ये रेजिस्टेंस और ये रेजिस्टेंस आपस में पैरेलल में है. जब इन दोनों का पैरेलल कैलकुलेट करेंगे ये सीरीज में हो जाएगा. इससे आप टोटल वोल्टेज टोटल RTH कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. RTH विल बी व्हाट? इन दोनों कितना आएगा अगर आप देखें 1/10 प्लस 1/10 10 देयर 1 + 1 2 5 1/5. तो दिस विल बिकम 5. इन दोनों का पैरेलल जो निकल कर आएगा वो 5 आएगा. ठीक. प्लस ये कर देंगे तो 15. तो दिस विल बिकम 15 ohms. All right. So this is your RTH. Now what is your fourth step? Fourth step was you are going to draw the circuit in which there should be the VTH in series with the RTH, and across the terminal we are going to connect now the load resistance RL. All right, this is RTH with RL. Okay, here you can see that VTH is what 10 volts, RTH is what 15 volts, 15 ohm, sorry, and RL is how much? You can see in the main circuit it is given 25 ohm. Okay, now if you are going to calculate the IL, the current across the load, current will become what? IL will be what? The voltage upon the total resistance. Voltage is VTH upon the total resistance is RTH plus RL. This will become VTH we have already calculated 10, RTH is 15 and RL is 25. So 10 by 40, this will become 0.250. So this will become 0.25 ampere. And similarly, if you are going to calculate the voltage VL across this, VL will become what? IL into RL. IL is what? 0.25 into RL is what? 25. This will become what? This will become 6.25 volts. All right. Now, from here you can see that this is what? This is IL and this is your VL over here. So this was a simple circuit. So you try to solve more problems, the complex problem, and try to apply the same procedure. All right. In this way you can apply the Thevenin's theorem to the circuits. So this is up to now in this lecture about the Thevenin's theorem. Thank you. Thanks a lot.